Yes, guys, welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. New subscribers, welcome, and returning subscribers, welcome back. So, guys, as you can see, the topic here tonight, Cartel is going to be released. Hypocrisy exposed in the politics. And there's going to be a few expulsions here at JPU tonight because we want to sift out political tribalism. We don't subscribe to that over here. And I am so glad that I did that upload earlier. That way we can identify these people. We don't want their support, we don't want their subscription, and we don't want their views over here. Plain and simple. We're out here for one reason and one good reason. And that's never going to change because you know why? We don't need to form fake alliances and malicious alliances and form alliances that's not in the interest of the country. So just know that whatever you say here is seen. We go through all the comments. And I uploaded a video today and I saw some stuff which I'm going to discuss a little bit here. But first, let us go through the comments and see who they here. Good evening to the moderator. Rob is new here. Rob, I've never seen you before. Welcome to the platform. All our new subscribers, welcome. I'm doing goodness, Claudia. Thank you. Yeah, guys. So, yes, big up everybody. And thank you all for joining. So, guys, the first thing I want to bring to you is that I don't know if anybody here thought that with the Vibes Cartel case, that the jury would be able to get located again. Or maybe some people were confused that maybe they'd have to find a new jury or something like that. But based on what was said today, it sounds like Cartel is going to get off, I should say, very soon too. Because let me read this to you guys. I don't know if you would agree with this, but let me see what I think. Oh, wait there. Here it is. According to the Jamaica Gleaner today, the Court of Appeal has warned that the murder case involving Vibes Cartel and his three co-accused will not be sent back for a retrial if the witnesses are not available to testify. Did I say the jury, guys? I'm so sorry. I misspoke. I meant to say the witnesses if they're not able to testify are located. This court will not be sending any case to Supreme Court again to sit and wait until witnesses are found. So the justice cautioned this morning during the hearing to determine whether the men are to be retried. The hearing has been adjourned for today, with the prosecution set to continue making submissions tomorrow. Guys, me and only know say the people them that were witnesses, we had a few witnesses in the Vibes Cartel case. And I can tell you no say, none of them people now can get themselves entangled up in this again. And as a matter of fact, some of them may have migrated. Some of them probably did in a police protection and come out. Uno let me know what you think. Uno think say them jurors, them witnesses there are gonna be able to locate. I don't think so. There was also a statement, of course, by the Privy Council saying that Jamaica is gonna be completely responsible, you know, for the retrial, which is fine. But when you're talking about it, them now go find them the witnesses there. Like seriously. Them people they move on with them life and put this behind them. You know, say it was a very risky thing for them to even decide to go and testify in this case to begin with. Because the fact that it is a high profile case And also because they're dealing with somebody as Cartel who is very popular. He has a lot of fans and them something there. So if anybody go testify in that case here, guys, that would be a big risk them take. Big risk. So I don't know. In my view, from where I sit, I don't think that they're gonna be able to find these people, and therefore, I can bet say within less than a month, we're going to see Vibes Cartel walk. Prosecution can't do nothing about this. As good as they may be, I don't think so. Let us see what you guys think. Good evening, all of you who are just joining. Please give the live a thumbs up, guys. Please give the live a thumbs up and share it with somebody. Yes, thank you for the correction. I caught myself there. Yes, he might get off. He man they co-accuse them. Them not gonna find them the people they trust me. Them long gone live them life. Gone in a safety and all them something there. No, sir. If I did you'd have come back on this. Them could first of all, they could have convinced me for come back on this. Like seriously. They're gonna walk. Mark my word. Good night to all of our members as well. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. So people are saying them now. Thank you, Shades of Green, silent listeners. Good night, Janelle. Welcome back. All right, so make we change gears here a little bit. You know, the program started out with this anthem that I used to like so much growing up in Jamaica. I pledge my heart, right? And as a patriotic Jamaican, one of the reasons why I cannot do tribalism and I have to call things out which are wrong when I see it, no matter where it is happening. Um, that's always been my position. You know, ever since this whole social media thing came about, where you speak your mind and you share your opinion on issues of national concern or any kind of discourse, I've always taken the position of, you know, siding with what is right and what is fair, right? No, remember, guys, this platform, we don't do bias and we don't do hypocrisy and we don't do tribalism over here. We invite everybody over here, whether you are JLP, PNP, or no P. As long as you are a Jamaican that can call out wrong when you see wrong and call out right when you see right, you are welcome over here. But one thing that we are not going to tolerate nor invite is hypocrisy and tribalism. Now, I posted a video today. Well, let me start here first. Yesterday, when the PNP come distance themselves from Damian Crawford. Remember, say, when Sylvia killed Melissa, forever, them never talk. A 6 weeks of silence. Remember, we never learn the truth thing on what really happened. Until 6 weeks later. Them time that them got the crime scene and know everything already. And them never one day, to this day, even when the ballistic come back and say Sylvia gun kill Melissa, although we know say him from morning. And now the People's National Party now come out and can disassociate themselves from Sylvia. Them not put out nothing on no letterhead. Them not put out no statement for disassociate themselves. But Damien go say one little thing. And them go upon the letterhead and then put out everything so them a disassociate themselves from the comments. But then could do it with Sylvia. This is the kind of hypocrisy that we don't do over here. So now I posted a video today with Juliet Olness and Ruel Reid, where she had her conference Sunday. And I highlighted a few things at the conference that was said at the conference on this platform. I will see this video come out where Ruel Reid was interviewed. I soon show it to you for those who not see it yet. So I uploaded the video. And you know what? I never turn off the comment because there's no need to. But to my surprise, or maybe I shouldn't be surprised, you know the situation with Ruel Reid. Ruel Reid is before the court for allegations of corruption and a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme, right? And this has been going on since 2019. The case is still before the court. Nobody was arguing whether he was guilty or not. The video I posted today, it had nothing to do, and I used the word alleged in there. So I was not making any pronouncement on Ruel Reid as to whether he is guilty or innocent. What I said is, considering the circumstance, and Juliet Holness having her conference and Ruel Reid in a full suit of green and Avan fear hat pan him head. It don't look good. That's what I say I'm not take it back. I'm see some people are coming at the comment. I'm gonna make sure I save the whole of the comment them, you know. Because you see the people them are coming at the comment, I play defense, and them are gonna get black from over here, and I don't care. Me no want no supporter over here and no alliance over here. We are tribalists where them see wrong, then can't call out wrong. But them come in an argument with people. Uno can't come bully nobody over here, say no. JLP, PMP, or no, you know. All I know we are tribalists, uno can't bully a soul over here, so. You understand? Una go come talk about she don't want nobody to explain it. Of course she does. Yes, she does. This man was accused of a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme. His former driver came out, and I go and play it phone you saw again. His former driver came out and say them use him name for collect money and them wickedness there. So don't you dare come over here come talk about say she not. Yes, she have an explanation for do. A fair conference. And Ruel Reid talk out time mouth say he never stop campaigning and he's campaigning and campaigning. He was there campaigning. Right? You have one of them coming at the commenter come ask about say if Ruel Reid was found guilty. Eh? What kind of question that you come over here ask? I'm gonna call him out. Neville Forbes. If Ruel Reid was found guilty. Let me ask you a question. Did George Wright found guilty? When time they expelled George Wright from out of the party, was George Wright found guilty? No, he was not found guilty. But they took the stance and took the position to expel George Wright from out of the party. So what I say? Don't try that. Me just tell you no. Remember say over here son of everybody. Right? And we're not out here about no likes and about no popularity. We come out here to talk the truth. So you see, if over here so it's not up your alley, and if you only come over here for your one side I get talked about, do not come. Don't come, because I swear to God, if I three away over here and we are taught the right thing, that's okay with us. Yesterday, the conference we keep Sunday, I took note of something. The lady here, me hear she talk something on the platform. And me hear she depend. We have to protect the speaker and protect the speaker and protect the speaker. Remember, we not join cult over here, so you know. If a speaker or a MP or a opposition leader or prime minister or anybody will feel like say do something wrong or is supposed to be accountable to the people, we not go protect nobody over here, so. So I'm just tell you that. Don't come over here to expect no protection for nobody over here, so. We talk the truth, no matter who the truth or where the truth come down pan, or the truth you got here over here, so. Me no know what she mean when she say we have to protect the speaker. Who protect the speaker from who? Me no know. And quite frankly, I don't care. But what I am saying is, she had her conference, and to see, to everybody's surprise, to see Ruel Reid there. Everybody ask question, the journalists ask question, Jamaica people them ask question. How comes? How comes? That is what people are saying. And just like I've always said in my view over here, that Juliette Holness can do whatever the hell she wants to do in politics. But in my view, it not look good for she being up there as a speaker and the prime minister wife. Me thought that over here already. So look here, over here so is not no nest for no tribalists. Let me tell you that. Same like how me can come out here and dunk on Mark Golden because him illegal in the parliament. And him and Bunting and them wickedness with them cult and little bit of blood and then dirty people there. And justice for Melissa. The same way we will come out and contact the truth. When it come down on the labor right them, so who vex? Who vex? All I know we run off on the mountain in the comment. Uno naga over here when this done. Me I tell you that right now. Uno go along over TikTok and go on pan no riffraff platform them, but now come over here so with it. We are a mature people over here who promote unity, because me not ostracize nobody because them support one party or another. Me tell you, say everybody is welcome over here. So we promote unity, we promote what is right and what is righteous and what is true. We promote our country, national pride. Because you see, when we don't fail to hold people accountable and we not protect people, members say Jamaica are not compromise. And this is why the tribalism in our country is so terrible and so bad. PJ Patterson come talk it where I hear Peter Phillips talk it when he first spoke in the parliament after the 2020 election. The tribalism is killing our country. Even on this very platform, you can see it. You have people out here who them not talk the truth, irrespective of who it come down upon them. Come out here and come rub out one set of people every single day of them life. Or them a get paid for do it. Nobody now fund over here, so. The truth I go always talk over here. That is it. So if we're in a cult movement, right? I want to hear people are telling about say, we have to protect the speaker and we not protect our soul over here, so. So now come over here so for no protection. What me say me mean, I me say, Ruel Reid, when it in a Juliette Holness conference, it don't look good and Juliette Holness should say something. And that me say, I not take it back. Me not taking it back. I see him so the PNP them never want nobody to talk about Silvera. Them protect Silvera to this day. Them cannot expel Silvera from the party. One of the time them afraid for come use the word murder for saying murder Melissa or Melissa was murdered. Then could do it. And that's why I not like them, I not support them. I not nothing good for say about them. Because them are some wicked enabler. When me see what them do that woman there. And them behavior even before that. So what on they know? Whether Ruel Reid guilty or not, that's not our call over here. So he's not the Supreme Court. But right now, as we know, Ruel Reid is facing a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme. Driver come out constantly using name to collect money under fraud. Helper come talk the same thing. One of the time the woman says she afraid. You have the financial investigators who gather them evidence and talk what they talk. Still, we are not going to say he's guilty because we don't know. Or should I say, we're not the Supreme Court. But at the same time, Juliette Holness and every politician, them have a responsibility to the people, and perception is huge. Just like our husband never keep Ruel Reid in him cabinet. It's the same thing. People expected Andrew Holness to fire Ruel Reid from the cabinet. So we are supposed to be okay with him sitting in Juliet Holness's conference, being all jolly and comfortable. No, we don't comfortable with that. We don't comfortable with it, and it's not our prerogative about his innocence or guilt. What we know so far, we don't comfortable with it. And that we say. A couple of labor rights me see coming at the comment, and them declare themselves. Them say me's a labor right, but this no look good. Them the people that can't stay. And it's not the fact say me want nobody agree with me. Somehow no coming at the comment very defensive. I only know no can't come over here so come ramp with me, you know. Because we no big friend over here, so. But who in their right mind would have say something like that? See one of them here, I come talk about say if he was on the platform. You see all them here now? Me never bother waste oxygen and argue with them here people. And that's why I say over here says an intelligent platform will promote intelligent discourse and intelligent conversations. So I am not even going to bother respond to that somebody there. Because if you tell them 12 days from Sunday or it go, they're not going to understand it. I don't think people like that have the mental capacity. And those are we are going to sift them out. Sift out the political tribalism. Only no come over here, come for here one set of somebody get talked about. Don't come over here about that. Don't come over here about that. Whether I'm up on the platform or not. For all who never see it, let her play it, make on hear it. On listen very good what him said here, and I'll come back.
How have you been?
You notice I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get a third term, the historic third term.
So sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why I asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still voted in the local government election. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question, frankly.
This particular conference, why did you choose this particular one to make an appearance? Is that you're trying to help show support for Mrs. Holness?
I think you obviously are misinformed. I have been all over the place. You probably haven't seen me, but I have been all over.
Tell us a little bit about your case specifically. What can you tell us?
No, but I can't discuss that. I can't discuss. I have no comment on that.
All right, let's discuss another issue then. The Jamaica Labour Party appears to have lost some ground against the People's National Party over the last year and a half. Are you concerned as a member of the Jamaica Labour Party about the direction in which things are going?
No, I'm not. I mean, it's a competitive environment, and I believe that any government that is in power will have, from time to time, changing in levels of support. But as the government is now doing, is reconnecting and ensuring that their messaging reach the important people that they need to reach, and mobilize your workers and the support systems, and I'm sure we will be able to overcome the next general election.
Yes, guys. Only hear the words when him say him never left, Him is still a member of the party and all these things. Remember, George Wright get expelled, you know. George Wright never really, at the time when he was expelled, in any serious legal problem. I don't agree with what he did. And I think the right thing to do was to expel George Wright. Ruel Reid was removed from the cabinet, but not expelled, because he was not found guilty of anything them say. But one thing to note here, what me notice. When you notice, Ruel Reid same day about the place and him a do this and him a do that all long. But nobody never see him. Nobody never see him. The media, nor nobody never pick up Ruel Reid from nowhere. But suddenly, when it is revealed and exposed that Mark Golding is a dual citizen with dual allegiance and him say him not giving it up, suddenly, Ruel Reid outside. Him outside. One of the rise of them come over here today. And the rise, I must say watch the video when they say Juliet and Ruel Reid pan the thumbnail of the video. And it look like say that the rise are they glad for come over here for come hear Ruel Reid and Juliet. I get talked about. But when the rise are buck up in the part of the video where say everybody start just do anything now, because they find out say Mark Golding in the House of Parliament illegal and nobody now do nothing in there. So everybody just can do what they want to do. Then why you have to call Mark Golding name? Uno not go take none of my video them and run with it. Me just tell you now. Uno risers, none of my video them uno not go take and run with it. Me smarter uno. But uno notice it. From Mark Golding get shub out. Same deceptive. And him and him dual loyalty. Well, we just step out. Step right out. Big up the labor right, them a comment and say, me's a labor right, but this no look good. He doesn't take a PhD in psychology or anything for that matter to see that it no look good. Just like how them would make George Wright come there to sit down on the floor, neither on the platform. Because some are not comfortable. Was he on the platform? No, never on the platform. Let me tell you something. If me is a member of a party where me love, and me getting at them the bangarang there, me nah come and no conference nor nothing at all. Me nah come and no gathering because me nah want compromise the party. As some mistake and me have a conscience, you know. I say for me, like Juliet or anybody where they in the party hierarchy, I Mr. Ruel Reid they all in my campaign, me I take it off my head. Yeah, me I take it off my head because clearly you want to come there to get me in a problem. You want to come there to give people the wrong perception. Why would you do that? Why are them something I make friendship mash up, you know? Yes, I them seen I make friendship mash up because if I'm me, like Juliet, I'm Andrew Onis or anybody when at the hierarchy of the party, it's the real come there, avant the people them at pan him head for give a perception like say my campaign for them. Me I take your fine head. Me not run dirty joke. So when time when you come over here, come talk about self, him did the on platform, if I'm find guilty. Move from there and come off of here, so. I don't want a friend from you know. All I want to with no dirty mind. I want to stay bad self. Me no want a friend from you, because guess what? Who no come about here for the right thing. All you no want to say are the people them who no support and run things. Who no care nothing about the future of the country. Who no care nothing about perception. I don't even think we understand perception. What no come about? Nobody will over here, so me just tell you now. And this thing about protect the speaker, protect the speaker. Protect the speaker from what? From what? You see, one time some people come on the political scene and they face new, them for know the people are listening and look for to hear them be that breath of fresh air. You understand? Our politics, it's so polarized right now, and there's so much tribalism, and the Jamaican people don't like it. That's why the apathy is so high, the voter apathy. So when you come with the same old language about protect this and protect that, you must try to speak fair to the people them sometime. People tired and sick of that in our politics. And that's why the PNP comes so. You have a man with illegal in the parliament, and you have people in there who say them a member of parliament, elected member of parliament, sworn on Bible to protect the constitution. And when the constitution is being violated, them cannot stand up. You know, somebody tell me today, say, you have a couple of Republicans who stand up with Donald Trump even after Donald Trump pick up 34 convictions in a New York where they. That now nothing to do with me. Because I not support them, there's something there. Me could be one of them people there. Me not support nothing about that. Anybody want to stand up with wrongdoing or evil for them business that, you know? And all we can do that, and the world wouldn't be a nice place if everybody ever get up and side with wickedness. And all we ever do that. So anybody want to go side with foolishness, you just know which part you belong. Over here say you gotta always hear the truth, guys. And you gotta always hear what is fair. Me not unfair to people, you know. And me always look on both sides of things. Me not just run in and start talk. Because me ear say. I have to look on both sides of things. Rural Reid was very selfish in my view. Avant the people them at pan him head giving this perception like say him a campaign. You know look good. When him see all media come talk to him, should take up him foot in and run or go hide. And the things that we must say, me never gone nowhere, me there see him way. Me been a campaign or rare. People are too goddamn selfish, and that's the problem. It don't look good. Nobody can come over here so can convince me say it look good or even try to disrespect the platform because they not hear what they want. Hear me tell you no. Anybody will come over here so if they can't hear just one side get bring down or fear one side get told about the truth, you are in the wrong place. You are in the wrong place. This platform is about Jamaica. And that's the fact. Yes, him selfish. What a piece of out of otherness. Eh? No, sir. And I like say him vindicated or whatsoever. No, you're still before the court on some very serious thing. Sometimes you must know when for just breeze off. You understand me? You have to know when for breeze off, man. Me understand say yes, people go through things and people may even make decisions when I write on them something there. I get that. And I am not going to be judge, jury, or executioner. Because I tell you, say, I am not here to say whether he's guilty or not guilty. That is for the Supreme Court of Jamaica. What I am talking about is the perception where you have the speaker and the prime minister's wife at a conference or look like she's leading some conference. And when you look, because you see the whole her picture and her husband picture there right there, so. And when you look, is Ruel Reid that was dismissed and fired from the cabinet. It don't look good. Oh, you don't see Pinnock. Oh, you don't see Dr. Pinnock out there. The last update on the case, last year, October, the last update was that the men were supposed to appear in January sometime. I haven't seen any more updates. But pretty soon, there should be a trial date set and them something there. When you're in a government, man, and you represent people, man, you have to be careful. That's the case for anybody. I not just want somebody or nothing. You have to be careful. And this is why nobody don't respect the PNP as we know it right now, because Mark Golding, them man a good judgment when times it come on to certain things. Hold on. Hello, good night. I'm fine. What's up? My live, you know. I sent you the link. Yes. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys. So it's nothing personal. It is what it is. It is what it is. And when we see something wrong, guys, we have to call it what it is. We have to call it what it is. And this is why we cannot be tribal. We can't be tribal. Can't do it. You know, so one time I used to live at Jamaica, you know. We used to live at Jamaica. One of the time we live at Greenwich Farm. I know say my mother never used to talk to people, you know. She used to go work and come in. Go work and come in. You see if my mother there work and me outside with my friend them and them see my mother come, everybody gone. Cause they afraid of the woman. And I don't say she could do them nothing. She was just a woman who not talk to people. And you know why she never talked to people in the community? Them time the Greenwich Farm was a community where you had working class people. No crime never there Greenwich Farm them time. They all who know them place there from in the 90s or so. But I get to realize at the time, so the reason why my mother never mix up with people is because living in communities like that, you know, you don't ever want to feel like you have to take one side or the other because you're compelled to. You don't want nobody to get bright with you because they become familiar with you. And I was there when that community started evolving into what it is now. But then I migrated before it fully changed. But earlier on, you know, in my earlier days, I said to myself, say, oh, my mother stay so. Why she not talk to people? She not friend people in the community. She just go work and come in and pass people. I mean, you know, you will say hi if you're passing elders. She will say hi if she pass elders and stuff like that. But my mother never, you not go see her a lap no fractal with nobody outside. She never do carelessness. Our pitney them used to friendly. More that friendly. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hello,
Welcome to the platform.
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not doing 100, but I'm giving thanks. I'm on top of my grade.
That's good.
Mm.
What's
The
up?
program start already?
Yes, me live. I'm sorry. We are live. Do you have something to say?
Yeah. But hello, let me tell you something. Me listen to you every night, you know. Every time me listen. So when
Okay.
me see you come up now, me just start laugh.
Oh,
When me see the WhatsApp something there, so me say me try.
oh, okay. Well, we're live right now. I don't know if you know what the topic
Okay.
is, but tune
I
in
don't know
on.
where topic.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for reaching out.
Yes, and I will call you and talk to you privately.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, guys. Let's see. Thank you, Nefari. Yes, so sometimes when you go through life, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. That's the reason why I use that example. I think all of we have that one family member where them not really talk up to people. Especially when I will live in a certain area. Because my mother is a woman who should born in the country. And when I was started to live in a places like Greenwich Farm, and them, she not talk to nobody. She not talk to nobody. I remember one of the time my mother used to work down a free zone, down at the garment factory down a Marcus Garvey Drive. And them time there were a lot of women from our community, a Greenwich Farm, who used to work down at the garment factory. Cause you can basically walk there from Greenwich Farm. Never used to talk to nobody. You have to know to live. And you have to have boundary. You have to have boundary. Now let us say that you know what, I can leave that alone. I can leave that alone. But you see the hypocrisy, guys. I know everybody can do it. Me tell you now about this thing here where them come say, make case, then hurry up, then make case. And put out something on letterhead say, them are distance. Them are disassociate from Damien comments. But then couldn't do that with Silvera, a man who killed his wife. Then couldn't do it. Me don't know what that said to Unu, you know. But that's a whole heap of things to me. The classism, man. Me no like it, man. Yard or abroad. Me no like classism. A classism, make them do Damien that, you know. Classism. And you see one thing what some people need to stop doing. You see when you come from nothing to something, when you grew up in an unfortunate situation, or you're coming from a poverty, or you're coming from, dirt road and barefoot and them something there, and you come out now and you make it, or you're comfortable in life, or you accomplish where you want to accomplish, or you're better off than you used to be. One thing me not like here when people come out and say, me used to poor, me used to stuff from do them something there. Because when you do that, you sound like say you have a victim complex. Talk about where you are now. Talk about where you are and talk about your resilience. But if you come tell people about say, you used to poor and you used to this and you not do that. Don't do that, because some people are always gonna look at you as that person. You understand? Enough how we come from nothing. Enough people come from nothing, come up and turn CEO, Prime Minister, President, and them sitting there. But nobody every platform you take and everywhere you go. You have this victim complex where you tell people about say, you did so poor, you did so this and a true education. Stop that. Just say what you say. Say sometime, sometime when time people are growing up, them not really know say them poor, Them just know say boy, them never have certain things. Say a whole heap of time I think, and like growing up in Jamaica, in our little district down there in a country, to be honest, come from a farming family. We never have no much like that. One thing, we never hungry, because we come from a farming family. As a matter of fact, my family used to feed all the people in the community, but then I look upon it like that because we are sharing, loving, neighborly people. But we never have no big luxury, and we were okay with that. We never complain. We never see ourselves as underprivileged, because we had love and happiness around we, and my family them protect we. And sometimes when I look for my own daughter and see them have all these things, them get everything what they want and so. I say to myself, say, I wonder, if my daughter had the upbringing that I did, or if she was supposed to be exposed to it, no, how she'd I feel? Sometimes, guys, you see, There's a lot of things I can say about life and them something. I don't really use this platform for that still, but just saying. Yeah, definitely. Classism. See them hurry up, come out, come and rub him out. Hurry up. Consider them a distance. And a whole heap of things them for distance from, but they not do it. But Sylvia our English born, yes. Have all him English citizen, yes. I don't think Sylvia renounce him UK citizenship. And Mark Golden is very tribal, so him never either go come out and come denounce or disassociate or expel Sylvia from the party. Them can't do that. But the man with him dreadlocks on his head. We come from up one dirt lane. Yes, man. Good evening, Rosalie. Me know that would miss you, From where they may leave a lot alone. Yeah, man, some things and everything good for talk. Sometimes you have to just, Yes, princess. It's exactly how it goes. The worst part is when the person they want in. So I find out yesterday, guys. Remember, I played the video phone with all them I play the British anthem in the parliament yesterday. And I find out I will play it, Jesus Father. And sometimes I have to look on certain things and laugh, because guess what? When them play God Save the King in there, the speaker should have said something, She said nothing. And Daryl Vaz play it. But when I'm telling you something, you know why I'm not laugh about it? Because you might do that, and yes, then do it and then run him out of the parliament. But none of that enough for do. Enough for gain some gumption, man. Find some courage. Find some courage and take it to the courthouse. If you really and truly want to get him out there, where him not going to show up back tomorrow, go down a courthouse. Because you play national anthem on him, I'm sure Tuesday I come back in there. I wonder if I still have the video when walk out. No, I don't have it here. Sorry. But him walk out. That was funny. I have to give that to you. That was funny. But if you don't want the man to walk out and stay up, go to the courthouse. Remember them never hesitate for go courthouse for and putting it through the motion. And even all who shouldn't even bother going to courthouse go try challenge it. You spend up whole heap of liar money. But nonetheless, when the gravel came down and the court ruled, you abide by the judgment and renounce because you wanted to continue serving. But yeah, it's Daryl Vaz put on the music, the British national anthem, and the speaker never say a word. So for the next speaker, she'd have slammed down the seat and say, "Come on, guys. There are people watching. The world is watching. Your behavior is unbecoming." Yes, she would have. Darimple, yes, she would have. From she hear the music, they come on. Yes, she'd have said something, but Juliet don't say nothing at all. Politics. What a turn off it has become lately. We know the tribalism over here, so sorry. Regarding what? He's having a discussion regarding what? Is it regarding, because we know that he is suing Dayton for defamation, but I didn't hear him say anything about Mark Golding and his illegal presence. I was never exposed to rich or poor. I was just loved and happy. I ate what was provided without thought. If I get a dumpling and some butter, I didn't feel any different from when I ate chicken. Yeah, man. That is the hallmark of humility. And that is why you find that some people, them just so humble. Me no look back at my childhood and say we did poor or we did underprivileged. No. We go to school every day and we never hungry. Me no business with nothing else after that. From me have food and me go to school, me no care about nothing else. I have 2 pieces of clothes you can put on. Take one bus go somewhere. Me not like hear it. When people, they graduate college or they get some big job or some big position and you hear them come out, you hear a big headline. Like recently, there was a story about this young girl. She was like 17-year-old, and she get almost about 20 or 30 scholarships for got some Ivy League school. I'm say, wow, me gonna show this to my daughter, for motivate her. Rotted. When me look further down on the headline, them start to talk about the little girl did poor and the little girl did. Me I said, Jesus Christ, me not about to show her. The victim complex. Celebrate where you are now. There's no reason for you to tell the world how hungry and poor you were. Because everybody go through a patch in a life. Sometimes even the wealthiest people them. Because most people don't born in a wealth. And some people who are at a particular place now, them have them days. And trust me, when time we understand and been through certain things where sacrifice and for humble until your time come. You no regret them something there. For true, man. Michael, why would you want to see that? If everybody, nobody get the people in the idea, because you see them going to play national anthem, nobody with it. Everybody stand up and show them bird paper. So why are the JLP people them alone for show them bird paper? If them are going to show bird paper, they might as well everybody show bird paper. God have mercy. Wickedness increase. Turn on the national anthem. Can you imagine the time Great Britain are looking at the part? You think them not looking at Parliament at Jamaica and see what going on in there? Them are looking. Remember me telling you say them are look. Can you imagine when they hear all when they hear the anthem turn on? Jesus Father. Also politics. Guys, you know what? Me not believe in that we should all look at all of politics, generalize and broad brush it and say, oh, it's so bad. Or all the people are so bad. I don't want to look at it because I'm not a fatalist. Me like to find the good in everything. But sometimes when you look at certain situation you can't find no good in it, what a sad situation, eh? What do you feel when you're looking at Jamaica? Talk truth. When you keep on saying that Vaz is talking to his lawyer, about what? When time when you look, guys, in a Jamaica parliament today, and the quality of it or lack thereof, what goes through your mind? When any country or anybody looking at them parliament, no matter which party you come from or whatsoever, you're supposed to feel comfortable, knowing that people are in there doing what is right for their constituents and by extension, the country. What want to feel when you're looking at Jamaica Parliament today, dear? Lorenzo say Cartel now get free. What go stop him? I think he's gonna go free because you're not gonna find all those witnesses coming back. They're not gonna do it. Whether they're dead or alive, are they in a Jamaica or migrate? They're not coming back. I think I can't force them. I don't know, but it's highly unlikely if they're depending on those same witnesses from 14 years ago. Although I'm no longer living in Jamaica for over 30 years. For the love of my party never change, built by labor always. Me no mind if labor right or PNP. Me telling you, labor right, PNP, no P. Everybody welcome. What is not welcome is tribalism. Me no like it. Anytime we see wrong, we have to call it wrong. And when we see right, we're supposed to can call it right. This idea that if your side wrong, you cannot call it. Nobody come over here so with that. If poor is not a crime, thief is not a. I'm gonna call Liz. You know, so Liz always talks that she hate poor people. Liz have to go come tell you why she hate poverty or poor people. Let me not put any words in her mouth. She always talks that she not like poor because then the people are the easiest set of people them for sell out. Make a call, Liz. Liz? Good evening, what's up?
Good. All the things, man.
May I tell the people them on the live say, you always attack, say you not like poor people and you not like poverty. Tell them what make you not like poverty and poor people.
Well, it's true. I'm a little bit, but as a child, I learned the story of Jesus did well, did good, did humanly by poor people,
Mm-hmm.
and on the day when conscience and trick them and say, who no want Jesus who deal with the king, the fish and bread, 30,000 on everybody get a fish and bread. Other things, who no want Jesus free or punt and Barabbas. And the poor people who think with them belly, but them say kill Jesus and give a Barabbas. Ever since that story as a child stick with me. And see what poor people do? Because that $1,000 and 5,000 bomb them don't mark well in power. And it keep every time you turn on and you look at history, that poor people with them belly create havoc on the global space.
Thank you.
Don't like them.
Boy, have you ever put yourself in their position? Have you ever put yourself in them position?
Well, as a child, my mother and father never, the word poor was never, because no human being born poor. None. And the thing is, because wealth, material things like, going tell about him money and him this and him that. Professor Nettlefold at a function was being insulted by the late hotel mogul. And Professor PJ then brought him into the conversation. And the professor's first utterance was, a butu in a bench is still a butu. Poor people, cause them in a bench, they are going like them better than and them, you know.
So I see where you come from. Hey, sometimes the worst set of people them figure one piece of money are poor people for you, you know. Jesus Father. No, sir. Sometimes the worst set of people them figure a piece of money. Me not tell a lie. Because when them now come stunt on the rest of poor people them. And are them quick for sell out for you?
Yeah, man, they make the wrong decision to a plate of food.
But you have
Them
some
tell
people,
man,
you have some people who are poor, you know. You can't get them rather drink sugar and water and go in bed. And cuss you up on top of it too.
that is not a poor person. That is a person of wealth because the person has a mind that has been conditioned so that for the long term, my situation will be better. Not just, though I am not wanting a belly full for today, for this time, for this hour. I want to be able to be eating healthily for the next 40 years of my life and to help my children and, become contributors to the society. But poor people don't think so, right? I know the plate of food. Judas and the third piece of silver and couldn't see the long term. And from that day until now, the Father, Jesus' Father, God had made them go country, poor people, they will never be anything but poor. And them think with them belly. We can't like them, afraid of them.
Somebody tell me one time, say, them have a term where them use over Africa in the politics. Like them that say the politics of belly cassette or something like that.
Yeah, man. It's a dangerous. It's all right. A lady, you're in your community, and your mother, you're going to Greenwich Town, August Town, but your parents have a certain wealthy principle. Every one of you a step up and a turn out, right? And I go school, and I do well. Them used to think, say, your mother make cornmeal porridge, and them a think, say, a poor people food they eat, but a poor people healthy we have eaten, and eat, and learn. And we have the nutrients from the cornmeal. And when your parents turn out the whole lot, the children, them, what them have. Well, I tell them, the poor one, them where did always poor. Them take a gun and them want to shoot, Them want this. Them want to arm you. Them gonna over them and gonna give money to turn on the back and stuff. Them cannot see the reality that human being. That's why God made the last thing God made a human being. Because the essence of the earth is the wealth, which is human being. But them can't understand and see that nothing happens on the earth. Money is not wealthy,
No, you're crazy. Right. Them have a saying we say if you want to know how rich a man is, take away money and see what him have left.
All right. The wealth is character and the value of what that character brings out of you. Never look down on a human being, always pull them up. Poor people can't understand anything they so. I'm afraid of them, because food, them brain of them food, them belly. Can't afraid of them.
While Mr. Vegas is here, let me just pause and ask Mr. Vegas a question. Because me see them send something come give me where the lady name Audrey Marks.
Oh, the ambassador.
Yeah, she put out something say based on a story carried in the media today. We note the error in the headline which states that Jamaican embassy chides Mr. Vegas. This is totally incorrect. The Embassy of Jamaica would like to reiterate that we support all efforts to celebrate brand Jamaica and all things positive about Jamaica, which is very much in alignment with Mr. Vegas's message and social media posts on this matter. So, Mr. Vegas, what they say you do? It sounds like them say that the embassy chide you. Make us see if I can find it. Tell me in the comment what you do. Lord Jesus.
That sound like the poor people in the rice bloggers.
You start already. No, sir.
Yeah, man.
See here. It say, Lord Jesus, Jamaica Gleaner them. Jamaica Gleaner said the Jamaican embassy in Washington, D.C. has put members of the diaspora on alert that an event being promoted for next Saturday at its offices is not... I soon call you back, my friend. Is not connected to the island's diplomatic mission in the United States. Quote, it has come to our attention that There are video clips circulating on social media promoting an event to celebrate Brand Jamaica scheduled for Saturday, June 15, 2024 at the Embassy of Jamaica in Washington, D.C. We would like to make it clear that there is no event scheduled for that date at the embassy. In fact, the embassy is closed on Saturdays and Sundays, and as is the norm, will be closed on Saturday, June 15, 24. How with this? So Vegas, what am I trying to say? Yeah, it look like say you have some people at the embassy who are traitor, man. Talk to it there. Or call the program. Them say the embassy usher me out. Lord of God. No, sir.
Is it Mr. Vegas going against the anti-Jamaica people who demonstrated some time ago?
You know, so me no know. Me only see Mr. Vegas say that, celebrate Brand Jamaica and the things them, but me no real. I know that there's where the flyer them. Let me see. There's a flyer that says, I think on 15th of June, the anti-Jamaica, the propaganda movement people them are gonna be doing something, I think in Washington. You can call now, man. Another phone them on. Call me now on WhatsApp with a number across the screen. Set the record clear, yes, sir, because the way you all them right, this is like say you're a troublemaker. Because them say the embassy not open the 15th. The 15th of when? Let me see.
Saturday. This Saturday.
So if the embassy not open, no, sir. This need clarification. And then the ambassador now come say something different. You see it? What is really going on?
The Mark Golding risers, them man. The Mark Golding led risers.
And at this, we don't want, we don't want this to turn into a situation where you have our embassy and members who work in that kind of thing where you have some people who is against this and that. The whole of them supposed to do their work on behalf of the country,
Of course. And this shows the necessity to urgently eject Mark Jefferson Golding UK born from our parliament, because he went to New York and created this hostile situation now that the Jamaicans who want to promote Brand Jamaica is being labeled the wrong way, because in go up there with an anti-Jamaica situation, and if that not open the people in I do not understand the members of parliament in the People's National Party.
We are there. So how is it now? How is it now that the local newspaper get mixed up in this? How it get mixed up in this? Let me see how write the article here. Editor's note. Subsequent to the publication of this article, the Jamaican Embassy in Washington issued a statement indicating its support for Mr. Vega's celebration of Brand Jamaica. The embassy, though it initially identified statements identical to those made by Mr. Vegas in this video, has now stated clearly that it was only taking issue with what it described as protesters who have also indicated they're planning an event at the embassy on June 5th. You saw them people here stay though? A spirit of confusion and chaos them want to cause, and them bring the embassy. You see it?
That mean the Mark Golding anti-Jamaica set is also they know of Mr. Vegas' plan to promote the country and to elevate Brand Jamaica. So them are go there to go counter. Like what happened to them when the native Jamaicans went to counter them, and them anti-Jamaican demonstration and Mark Golding arrange when them go up there. That is why I'm saying I do not understand. This man is PJ said this man is bordering on treason. And now you up in birth country, Era Clark showing birth certificate. So what is the PMP problem? Why the man is illegal, illegitimate? is not supposed to be in the parliament. Why are they sitting there with this man doing this to the country? This is tearing down the country.
Mr. Vegas, what you mean? Make sure say you have the number right, man. Then one woman just call me. One woman just come on the phone, you know. Or you can call me straight on it too. Them a try to create confusion upon the embassy. And that is not the right place to do that kind of thing. Them a try politicize. You see the same thing we are talking about. You see half of the people them, because I looked in that crowd of people what I saw in New York protesting. Right? And me not try bring down nobody. You know what? I want them to attack it. From a look on them people there, you can't know so them not really depend nothing in a foreign, you know. Nothing not go on for them more than so, you know. Because how you find time in a them the time of day there. If you go out there, so you're supposed to either rest your body from working or at work or spend some leisurely time. You know me I say doing something positive. What kind of style that?
Them a shelter people, man. A shelter people and them go take out them a shelter.
That's why I said them. That's why I said they don't mean well, because even with the protests, are they gonna go up there go protest and Margolin must come out of parliament?
No,
they're not real.
It sounds like they're gonna protest and Margolin must stay.
All right, so Mr. Vegas, yeah, I think this is Mr. Vegas. Yes, Mr. Vegas, what go on?
Yes, sister, what go on?
Me there. So how it go here now? Let the people them know where you got Washington go do the 15th.
So firstly, you know, the statement that the embassy put out, the embassy did not call my name. And I'm not the only one out there promoting anything in Washington, D.C.
Oh.
Furthermore, my video that I sent out did not say, I did not say I was keeping an event at the embassy. That is where we're meeting. That's our meeting spot. So like a landmark place that we're meeting.
Okay.
So of course, because the video said we're meeting there, which is somewhere at which people easy, would be easier for people to find a location where everyone can find. I think putting that video out, the embassy started getting calls about an event. So they wanted to kind of drag the embassy into anti-protest movement. To make it seem as if the embassy was partisan or the embassy was taking sides against them. So the cause, I think, that it made to the embassy, that was why the embassy had to put out a statement, but the embassy did not know, did not say any specific video, like it did not say Mr. Vegas or anyone from the diaspora that are pro-Jamaicans. We are pro-Jamaicans. We are basically going out here to stand up for Jamaica, to celebrate brand Jamaica, to sing and dance and, whatever. And it has nothing to do with the embassy. We don't even want the embassy involvement.
So why June 15th?
So one more time?
Why June 15th? Tell the audience why June 15th is the day.
No, the same day when we're going out there the same day that the people are, the anti-Jamaicans are out there, and we are pro-Jamaicans. So we're going out there basically, and this was a similar thing that the people in New York did, stand across the street.
Yes.
And defend Jamaica.
Oh, so it's a counter-protest.
I don't even say counter-protest because I don't want it to sound like we're going out there to involve in a conflict with those protesters that are going out there. We're going out there to wave our flags. We're going out there to play Sweet Jamaica and sing and dance. We're not going to get any engagement with anyone out there. That's not what this is about. And of course, people are going there for that. I know people that are going there for that. I think people that were in New York, they're going there for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going out there to wave our flag, to swing our flag high, to show Jamaica is the land of our birth, and so forth. So I think they're trying to get the embassy to be to be involved with this. That will give leverage to the argument that they're trying to say, but they're not into that. We don't want any help from the embassy.
Oh, so is there any organization that you are working with or who's supporting, your mobilization on the 15th?
No,
On the 15th of June?
No, listen. If it's me alone going to send up one corner, I wave my flag, and me alone and I say, my wife. I would just have two flags waving in the sky, and I wave a flag high, and I celebrate our sweet, beautiful country. That's what it's about.
Okay.
I think they're doing a run with the story because I don't know what the big Diaspora crime task force, the big group is afraid of.
Okay.
I think they're scared that I'm going to go out there and have people, distracting people from what they're doing or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, that is a good thing, because
it's just a zine, I think. And after they posted the article in the AM, and then they went back and posted the same article in the PM. So they were trying to make a statement, I guess, in support of the dissident group that is going on here.
Okay. So tell me what you feel about this group of people that they're calling themselves, I think the Diaspora something or other, I don't know. But when you look at
task force.
Yes, when you look at all of the things them say them are protest about corruption, crime, healthcare, whatever, how don't you think that they are genuine? Maybe some of them are, I don't know. What do you think about them? Just want to hear what you think that is causing you to go out there and say no, Jamaica, you understand?
Well, I strongly believe when they're going to a place like Washington DC to say these things about Jamaica, most of the things that they're saying is not true, incorrect. If you really want to have discourse or you want to get things or get change, I don't think going on foreign soil or international soil to proliferate misinformation, to proliferate news that you may get from people online that are disingenuous and putting forward information and everything forward. I think that is sad. Mm-hmm. So for years I've been singing about Sweet Jamaica. I've done Voices of Sweet Jamaica with all of the great artists you can think of, Marcia Griffiths, Leroy Sylvers, Freddie McGregor. So I've always been pro Jamaica. Mm-hmm. So this is just another example of being pro Jamaica. So it is unfortunate that this movement chooses to go on international soil to, in my opinion, disgrace the country or try to bring the country down. Putting up placards with saying the Prime Minister is a dictator and stuff like that. I think that's something that tourists want to see who are willing to come to Jamaica to invest in our country and spend money in our country.
So listen, if the people them did have a problem, a genuine problem, because the way it sounds, I may agree with you, because if you are protesting in the interest of the country, if you look at the opposition that we have today, you should also have a problem with the opposition. But let us say that they were genuine. How do you think the best way would have been to voice those concerns?
Well, I'm yet to see anything about discourse. I don't see any discourse with the government. I don't even see them asking for any form of discourse with the government. The only thing I've heard so far from this group is I think one of the members of the group, one of the prominent members, said I think he wanted to be commissioner of police. Then I heard Mr. Francis on Nationwide, and he was saying he tried to advise the government on national security.
Oh.
And if those are the reasons why people are trying to get back at the government, it is sad. And of course, there are issues there are flaws, there are issues that we have in the country that we're not going to be naive to act as if everything is perfect in Jamaica. But if you're out there putting forward information because you have some form of grievance with the government or members in government, ministers in government, I think that is that is self-interest. And you're trying to take the country down, because you did not get your way. That's how I see.
Oh, okay. Well, they need to really come out and say whether or not them say anything, to the government in terms of wanting to have a conversation about these issues. I mean, do they see the government or the prime minister as an enemy? I don't understand when we stop talking to each other.
When your main goal is to rid the country of the current leaders, and that is your main goal, and you're setting that goal, and you're set on that goal, I think it's difficult to have discourse. Because if I know that if I come on your platform and I'm trying to get rid of you, I'm trying to oust you off the platform, and I'm coming on the platform to say, Matt, you know what? You're saying some things and blah blah blah. I just come on your space and just want to oust you. I decide that it's your time to go. Then it's difficult to have discourse. It means that you're not trying to see Jamaica as a better place. You're trying to have your way. You're trying, maybe you promised political positions, so forth and so on. Why the conversation is so one-sided. That those are things I have issues with. So in the midst of chaos, our intention is to bring some form of joy, some form of praise to our beautiful island.
Boy, it don't look good. If we're going to the capital, Washington, D.C., right. I don't know who they're making an appeal to, because if you have these issues, you ought to be talking to people who can fix it, right?
Exactly.
There's nobody in Washington. You know what I say?
It's just weird to me that Jamaicans are in the U.S. Advocating or demonstrating or protesting against corruption in the United States about their own country. People I've heard where in the New York protests they were protesting against homelessness and stuff like that. So I'm wondering, what that has to do with us Jamaicans. We're not the ones, who are the homeless in the US. And you're protesting about crime and violence, but at the same time, you in the diaspora, you must be a part and make your voice be heard. That you cannot have firearms, distributing firearms to Jamaica or shipping firearms to Jamaica. And we're seeing instances where things, firearms leaving international port and getting on the shores of our island. We don't make firearms in Jamaica. So when they get there, they're getting through the ports, they're getting there from people who are in the diaspora sending them to Jamaica.
So do you think that they're hoping? Do you think that they're hoping that the United States government will somehow interfere? Because when you start to look on people and call them corrupt, in front of another country, in the way that they're doing, it appears to me that they want the U.S. to somehow intervene or to, be dismissive of the prime minister or something. I don't know. What do you think they want out of that? Because most the American government, them appeal to,
I think the U.S. government are capable enough to identify corruption and know if they want to get rid of a government of a country. I think they have their experts and they have their mechanism and so forth that can identify those type of things. Those type of things are not going to be done by just going out there in the capital and saying, corruption, crime and violence in Jamaica. There's crime and violence right here in America. If you go to Chicago, we have, Louisiana, there are issues there as well. The crime and violence is not just, to Jamaica. I know crime and violence is just our territory. It's a worldwide issue. And I think America has a lot of issue on their plate right now. They're fighting, they're involved, they're trying to, operate in two wars. So I don't think, if you want to let your voice be heard, why not take it to Jamaica then? Okay. Take a plane, go to Jamaica, and deal with it there. Yeah? So, but using our flags to wrap your body and then throwing it on the floor, I think it's disgraceful.
So just for the record, Mr. Vegas, are you a member of the Jamaica Labour Party?
I'm not a member of no political party, but at this time, I stand with the policies of the Jamaica Labour Party because Mark Gordon has no message. He has no plans based on my understanding and based on what I'm seeing. I think it's just a lot of distraction. There's a lot of words, empty words. It's just I think it's more semantics, like going on stage and saying, we want to know the statistics, we want to know the statistics. Knowing that the IC cannot, the Integrity Commission cannot release any information about anyone that is investigating until the investigation is completed. So I see just distraction. I'm yet to hear anything that the PNP party is putting forward to move us forward. And that, for me to see a better Jamaica. Just like, for example, Damon Crawford proposed a 1% tax increase, and they threw him under the bus. There is no plan. But the mere fact that Damon Crawford has to be out there trying something, it means that there is no plan. There's no plan to move the country forward. And I appreciate what the JP administration is doing. I can say to a man now, but besides him, want to crush out Herb in a man nigga, and things that we must always give him a thing when we come by. So you have to sign up for the program of a heart. We can learn a skill.
But Mr. Vegas, we never really hear you dip your mouth in a politics in all of these years. So what is motivating? I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I think we should all be talking about it because these politicians, everything what them do, it affects us in one way or another. So what is it that motivated you to become so vocal at this time about politics in Jamaica?
Well, one, I've never been so involved by speaking out against, and it's not speaking out against the PNP, because I always lean towards Michael Manley's government growing up as a youth, because I'm a kind of a rebel. But I think it's the personals this time around. In 2016, I interviewed Andrew Willis because at that time they were trying to sell Goat Island. And I was one of the advocates who campaigned, did all the rounds, and he promised me that they were going to preserve the heritage site. And that was one of the heritage site that was preserved. I don't know, recently they maybe went behind the back and sold it, but like Goat Island was instrumental in protecting the ecosystem and the above. So I was instrumental in that. I interviewed him during that same time when he said we were going to sleep with our doors open, and we still yet to see that. But I also understand that we as a people, we have to also do our part in stemming crime. But that is what I hope for and I'm still hoping for. But this time around, I think I feel a cloud of darkness around politics. It's like I feel a lot of divisiveness. It's a long time, PG from PG come all the way up to Portia, to Andrew Willis, to Bruce Gordon, to Andrew Willis, so all of them, not the North order. I've never, been afraid to say something like, to sing a dub plate for a politician. We used to sing dub plates for a politician, and we were not attacked. We were not like, I see people on the internet, like getting real aggressive and like, we have to start some form of, tribalism because of politics. And I think Mark Gordon brings that energy. I think he brings that energy where we are going back to the dark days. We would like, real tribal warfare. And I don't think we should go back there. I think we should try hard not to go back there. I think this gutter politics, this trying to, and he said it. He said it. He said, they're not going to just get up so easy. Basically, I'm like, what is he saying? It's like, what is he encouraging? Is he encouraging, people to go there and start getting, to the point again where a man can wear a green shirt, a man can wear a orange shirt? That is frightening. That is frightening. And I think his rhetoric is instigating that type of behavior. And look at even the situation now with the mix-up with the embassy, the Jamaican embassy. And the green and so forth. How many people were quick to grab it from the PNP, grab it and run with it, and the rhetoric that is behind it is just like bitterness. It's like So many people are just so angry. And I don't think that's what should be happening. And I think if Mark Golden was speaking about his policies, what plan he has for the country, it would have been a different situation, but he's not on policies. He's on corruption. Illicit seats, statutory declaration, blah, 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 blah. And those things are what rile the people to feel as if, you know what, we have to act now to save our country. So we're going to go out in the world and we're going to go against each other and we're going to attack each other because of politics.
Yeah, the situation bad because tell you the truth, me as a woman, I use social media nearly 20 years now. So I've seen a lot and stuff, and I've never seen the politics because I'm born in the 80s. So when most political warfare fight, me never really born it. Don't it? So if you come see the thing like this now, this is new. You understand? And God Almighty knows, say, we can be JLP, PNP, and NOP and have a civil discourse, but that's something, it reeks of hate to me, and I don't like it.
Exactly. One of my brethren, you know, is pro PNP. He grew up in a PNP area. You know, and me and him never have a disagreement to the point where we disrespect each other because of politics. And I hate the fact. If you look at even the PNP party, look at what is happening in St. Catherine. You're like, you know, where did this come from? If you have an internal fighting among yourselves, then what you're gonna do to people that you deem enemies? And I think Mark Golden sadly is making it out as if people who are not supporting the PNP, you know, are enemies of the movement. And I think that and the reason why I said this, when you're going to make a plug, you know, it seems to promote a movement, a diaspora movement that is out there being so aggressive with their words, you know, having a pictures with Juliet Holness and corruption under the picture.
Oh,
and pictures
God.
With the Prime Minister, and then the Prime Minister, dictator. You know, this is what people get riled up about, and people are like, you know, and that is sad.
That's true, man. Oh, God. Well, so, when me hear that's something with Obama. You see, from me pick up say a man of a Donald Trump vibe. Me can't deal with them, you know, because when me hear Donald Trump come say Obama born in Kenya, me hear Mark Golden come and say the same argument. I said that President Obama is a Kenyan and not give up him Kenyanship. Me say, oh, that man is a Trump star. You know?
No, I started calling him Rico Trump a few months ago.
Then a Trump argument that for true him use, man. Trump argument that, man. Yeah. So from me see that me know say something is wrong fundamentally, so, you know.
It's just some bad energy I think is coming from him. I think it's if you have to if you weren't, as you say, you weren't born in an earlier part where political divide was, you know, a major thing. I think it seems as if he has the attributes to bring back that energy among us, and we cannot go back there. Now that you know the country's privy to the people in the country are privy to more machines and stuff like that. We cannot go back there. We cannot go back there. And I think, and it's yet, even look at what happened in New York City. You would expect a decent person who, obviously, you know, this movement is supporting. It's now obvious. You know, this diaspora movement is supporting. And if this group is standing behind you and endorsing you, you have to stem, or you have to bring down the temperature. It's important for you to bring down the temperature. You shouldn't take a little artist to go out there and say, you know what? Let us all be positive and represent Jamaica. You know? Let us all be positive and spread love. Let us all be positive and speak on how we can bring down the crime and the violence and this civil discourse with each other. We have not said anything about the rhetoric and the things that people are saying on international soil. But of course, you go on international soil yourself and spread misinformation. Case in point, the Cornwall Regional Hospital.
Yeah.
And even though you were corrected, the people that are supporting you they still proliferate this information, and it riled people up.
Boy, the situation bad. What do you think about, real quick, the last question for you is, tell me about the citizenship thing. I feel like anybody should be in the parliament with dual citizenship. We're not talking about the leader of the country yet, just people in parliament.
Well, personally, I think you're not supposed to pledge allegiance to a foreign country and represent Jamaica.
Not even as just an MP?
I just think there's conflict. Okay. I just think if you want to become a politician,
yeah.
You see, I always have a philosophy, right? I am forbidden to go in politics because my wife will leave me. See?
Mm-hmm.
Because she thinks too much corruption and she don't want to get corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're going to become a politician, an MP or whatever, you must at least see the constituency that you're representing as a place where you will live and the place where your children will go to school.
That's true.
So, so I don't believe you should be based in a foreign country or you should have dual citizenship. And telling me that you represent me in a constituency where you wouldn't live and where you wouldn't, your children will not go to school. And dual citizenship, if there's conflict, if there's whatever, something should happen,
mm-hmm.
you can pick up your bag and leave me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have dual allegiance. So who, as biblical people would say, you can't serve two masters, you only one and one.
Yeah, and there are some positions that are sensitive, like foreign affairs. That wouldn't be one that I would want to see somebody with dual citizenship in. But what a brilliant...
Knowing also that politicians are privy to sensitive information, even if they're not the Minister of Foreign Affairs, even if they're not the Prime Minister, they get briefing. So we have to be very careful when we marginalize it to just a few people, and not knowing that sensitive information is shared among politicians. Maybe not all of them, but sensitive information is shared amongst politicians, and you don't know who's compromised.
True.
Yeah?
But this is frightening, though, to have. We never had this in history, to have somebody seeking to lead the country with dual citizenship and is refusing to renounce it. I don't know how you have some of the people who I'm totally against that. But you have some of the people supporting Margot. I'm wondering if it's a reading and perception problem or if it's just a tribalist problem. You know what I mean? Because a 15-year-old can read the Constitution where, it talks about that and see that if you have dual citizenship, you cannot be in there. It's as simple as that,
Well, the problem is, this is where I give the Mark Gordon and the PMP credit. And he said he in the ramp when he come out to courthouse business.
Really?
So and we see now how quickly it was to move along with a lawsuit against the deputy speaker. So we know that when it comes down to the PMP, then the ramp when it comes out to the lawsuit, they say, are going to court. We see the same thing with Paul and Llewellyn, how they were invested in getting her out. So the problem is, I think the Jamaican Labour Party is more lackadaisical in this regard, letting things slide, letting things play out,
Oh.
And that is something that I think needs to be addressed by whosoever in the government. Because I'm sure if this shows whether Andrew Wilness's foot, the movement, the diaspora movement, people who are putting money forward. Remember, these people are funding their transport, funding their movement, funding court cases. I think the case was funding to go after people in the Jamaica Labour Party government. So people in this movement, they're actually putting money up to fight cases, to bring cases to court.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Jamaica Labour Party, I think someone from the Jamaica Labour Party, maybe one of the billionaires, then somebody who has the country's interest at heart, should have filed this case a long time ago from Mr. Wildman and the other lawyers came forward and interpreted the Constitution.
Do you think that they haven't done so because there may be somebody on the government side with dual citizenship? Because that is the hypocrisy what people like me can't deal with now enough. You understand? You're going to keep quiet about something that is wrong because you don't have the moral authority to speak on it. I don't know. I'm just wondering if that's the reason.
And that could be the case, but you know what? That the PNP don't care about, I think. You see, look at Mr. Horn. Yeah, the PNP man that what his name, Mr. Bunting, got the Senate seat because they took him to court.
Them never get to take him at him take himself before them could have came, but them threatening. Oh God.
Whatever it was. You know, even they won. You know, they don't care. If this situation was on the other foot, and Mark Golding found out that Andrew has allegiance with Britain, and the Constitution says Section 39 is subject to Section 40. They would have found a way to take it to court.
Quick and fast. Quick and fast.
Yeah. Andrew Willis would be out of a job right now.
But me like how the Samuda fella there, he did the courageous and did the right thing. I have to applaud that. If there's anybody else on the Labour Party side who is sitting there not wanting to do the right thing, then we have a problem with that, don't you think?
Well, most definitely.
Yeah.
But as PJ Patterson has said it best, some sensitive situations, you know, you have to deal with that, with being just legitimately in Parliament and pledging allegiance to just Jamaica. Okay. And that is where I'm at.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, man.
I continue doing a great job, man. I always just do a program. I like the research. Anyway, so I grab to look a clip and put on my Twitter. So big up yourself.
Yes, man. And share whatever you do up there on the 15th with us, and we'll help highlight it. Big up.
Yeah, man.
Guys, when you go for Mr. Vegas, go subscribe. I think it's called. Let me see. Let me just put his channel on the platform so you can see it. And you know what, guys? Other politicians can chime in on the conversation too. You know? Not politicians, I'm sorry. Other artists. Dancehall, reggae artists, any artists. We don't need to come in on the conversation too, because guess what? In America, you know, see Donald Trump come out today and accuse Taylor Swift say she don't endorse and support him. She going to support and endorse Biden like she did before. Lady Gaga and all them top people, Beyonce, then come out and declare themselves. And even if they don't support a particular leader or individual, them come out and say where them stand on certain issues. And I think our artists in Jamaica, they need to really, don't be so afraid to come out and voice on a concern or an opinion on national issues, because no matter which part of the society you're there, it will affect you and your children and your parents and your family member them. So we have to really say big up to Mr. Vegas as an artist to really, take on this conversation. And it needs more voices, because me never like the direction of this thing from 2019. You know, a long time I on this journey. I talk out against them people here with them, them unconventional behavior and them something there. So we like it, And guys, if you are there in Washington, somebody did say in the comment that them could have get some people to come out or whatever. So Mr. Vegas channel, guys, subscribe and listen to what I say. Situation different. Me not in a war with nobody about no politics, You understand? If we not agree upon policies, we're supposed to can discuss that in a respectful way without getting personal and going personal attack on them something. Me not deal with people like them there, because that not show maturity. I mean, I'm gonna make nobody disrespect me. So we need to get back to the times where we could have discussed politics and disagree strongly too, and still get up from the table shaking hands. Who remember the interview between Ian Bowen and Muta Baruka? Who remember that they interviewed them? The two man them strong in the interview most of the time against each other. I enjoyed that interview so much. I've watched it a few times. Ian Bowen and Muta Baruka and religion. And they put up a good challenge to each other. But at the end of it, they could have walked away, in good spirits. What we are seeing right now, if you come out and say something against or for somebody, you have people reach up underneath the woman them, and people start to put sexuality label upon people, sexual orientation label, be an insult, till all the politicians then become victimized now. Because I know them bedroom they reach. And who asleep with the one whatsoever. Yeah, man, that interview was one of the best that I had seen during that time. Very heated. Guys, if you haven't seen that interview, check it out. Muta Baruka and the late Ian Bowen. What a sad situation, eh? Well, I'm glad say the embassy come out and clear it up, because next thing you're going to hear say the embassy this and the embassy that. You understand? So, this is why I said that you say anybody we're in a government, they need to get used to the way that we communicate today. The government of the day must have a press secretary speaking to the country each day. Because you see what happened now with the situation with the Gleaner and about the embassy. You can't have so much propaganda out there every day a fly all over the place. Especially when it is directed at the country. And have somebody out there setting the record straight each day and telling the country what the government is doing and taking questions and being accountable as well. I am wondering if folks are afraid to talk to the country or to be held accountable. Yes, religious hard talk. Yeah, that was it. All man like Ian Bowen should have still about the place, man. Under them a condition where we are see right now. I miss journalists like those. I was talking to Liz, Let me see if Liz wanted to finish up here. Yeah, Liz was saying that she not like poor people. Monty Perkins are the boss, man. Yeah, we promote intelligence over here. Promote civil discourse. We don't care about your politics. As long as you can have a civil discourse and you can speak and say when something is wrong or when it's right, either way, doesn't matter. Liz, welcome back. Welcome back. The phone did cut off.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get you to ask Mr. Vegas to sing. That's only the national anthem. There's the the national song.
I Pledge My Heart.
Right.
Yeah.
In the two of them, you need to sing them. Make sure I'm on a Jamaican t-shirt or some. Yeah.
And the biggest flag where we have.
Yeah, the biggest flag. One big like when upon the embassy.
Yes.
Because the danger, Mighty Diamond say, when the right time comes, some other charge the trees, and the whole situation that Mark Golden has been allowed to create, divide the people of Jamaica, putting him say one time him say, not the whole jungle behind me, so if I want to try a thing. Yeah, man, he said that.
Them kind of language there has nothing to do with unity, togetherness. You know, people can disagree. Hey, let me tell you something. You have some people, them feel like say just because you don't agree with them, they want to kill you. In a demi time here when it comes to politics. Who does that?
Well, that is the thing, and I am asking again. It must be made clear. Mark Jefferson Golding is not, and I repeat, is not a member of the People's National Party. He is WMD brought to destroy the People's National Party because the British don't want the People's National Party back in office. Mark Golding is not, I repeat, a member of the People's National Party, and it's unfortunate what he's being allowed to do to the country and the country's politics, because this is dangerous. It's here, it is now in Washington. Mr. Vegas, I forgot go there Saturday.
Who say Mr. Vegas, I forgot sit there? Lord Jesus. Who say Mr. Vegas, I forgot they go save the day. Lord Jesus. Yes. No, you know, me not take bad things make laugh because I'm shooting, you know.
Yeah, and the ambassador has been drawn into this despicable situation, and this is treasonous. And I hope at least 200 Jamaicans go out there will stand up against them we call it them. Them for go they go stand up with him.
No, but on a serious note, Liz. When last we use the treason lodge? Somebody Google it and tell me. When last we use the treason law? Because, you know, so there should be a law on the books for this kind of thing in Jamaica, because there are countries, you know, where anybody who do that, them cannot, especially the one them will either live at Jamaica or still have citizenship at Jamaica, then cannot put foot back there for this treason.
All right. Not only that, we like to make these people, anybody do that when Solomon Rushdie write the book. You have to run, go underground, you know. The satanic verses are up to this day. I told them not take off where they call it. People, anytime you stop in certain country, you know, most country do this at treason, and if you run where them find your mark goal, if you get this deal dealt with, and the PMPM, if it's not a member of the party, you know, that is the big thing I do not. That means that them are supporting treasonous against the country. Because I him start this, Ghana, America, that have Jamaicans up in his arms against them one country. I'm not saying do it. Mm-hmm. After we have civil unrest, we're not going to kill people down here, yes. But we don't have civil unrest right now. The matter can be dealt with when the campaigning starts.
That is it. But look here, Jamaicans have protested in the diaspora before. You know we always balance. Jamaicans have protested in the diaspora before. The last protest that I really saw was when the LGBT people in the diaspora did a protest something about the Bugari law. So they go, don't it, when Portia was in office. Don't it? Yeah. So I say that to say this is not the first time we protest, but the nature of this kind of protest is something I feel that, because when them people are protesting, what them basically do, I let the world know, especially in countries like America, Canada, England, where LGBT people, they have more rights. I feel like the LGBT community wanted the world to be looking at Jamaica and saying, look here, not human rights not in a Jamaica for LGBT people, right? But this one here now, the nature of this protest, where it has something to do with, according to them, to do with corruption, crime, whatever. It has nothing to do with the violation of people, human rights, and This is a dialogue you need to be having inside Jamaica with the powers that be. You understand what I say? There is something so malicious about it. And as me say, if you look on the quality of the opposition and see nobody now them the people who say them are they're not protest against this opposition. So what they really are protest for? You understand what I say?
Yeah, but good something else too. Damien Crawford, a senator, a PMP senator, talking to Cliff Hughes in an interview, and the man was putting forward ideas about things the education system can be held. He was really putting forward a PNP position instantaneously. Mark Golding unprint the planet again. Julian Robinson will issue statement. We distance ourselves. That is stupid. That is divisive. Damon Crawford is a senator of the same party with you, Julian Robinson. He was saying to Cliff Hughes, this is one of the ways we can use. He was just putting forward idea. He wasn't speaking from the platform of a PNP position as spokesperson on education, really. He was saying to Cliff, I think we could look at the GCT where we do a 1% special for education. Analyze the thing, them start project you. Rise start push you out so you're going to lead. I don't know if them things are really can appoint you. But you don't come out now and you tackle the young man in public. That is not the politics of the country. That is again another stamp of Mark Golding divisiveness inside of the party, inside of the politics, and inside of the country. In going to the man WhatsApp grouping, go in on the man information, WhatsApp was supposed to be private. Now the man in keep on out there, him a go so. Look here. If them don't do something about the situation that he has created, this divisive, dangerous politics, it is going to explode. And worse situation, Melissa is gone, she has been buried, but worse situation because I understand he said to Silvera, when him get tell what happened, you better fix it. This man is not good for the politics, and he was born in the United Kingdom, and we must extradite him and deport him back to the United Kingdom. It cannot continue. It is on a dangerous path.
But you see, you talk about that way ma do for show borderlines and treason, But you know what? If them are going deport him and now at the right time because him wouldn't be stateless, kind of him England, something they can go. So they can't deport him now. No, so.
Not only that, he has no assets here, he has no solidized here. He don't have nothing here. And him say it himself, him have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So all of them statement there. Want them not the MP them and the council and the senators them and even the councillors them in the parish council, 5 municipal council. Them not understand it is about the country and not what Kennedy did say? Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And that apply now, Mark Golding is unnecessary evil. He is the enemy of the state of Jamaica. It is time to remove him now.
Somebody said, Miss Rosalie said, I listened to Damien and felt he was just voicing an opinion. He wasn't presenting a position or policy paper.
No. And Julian Robinson, no, him get him in the rise of them, turn him in an idiot where he really is. Oh, run out there. But take distance yourself from what? The young man was just making putting forward a position, an idea. He never make a statement as education spokesperson. So what you're distancing the PNP and distancing this set of jackass. That's why the people tell them don't want no more man. They don't want to see them face because they don't have no sense. At least at night.
Boy, the situation terrible. God no. Everybody is just, me I wonder to myself, say, when them people are done with the PNP, everybody are gonna lose them look shine and them look spark, except for people like Lisa who smart enough for us ease off and gone. Everybody else with them emasculate. By the time it's all said and done, even when Mark Golding gone, nobody now have no respect for them, man. Because the whole country, it is starting to look like they're on a plantation. When you see good senator good Senator Motley, where so much people did respect. When you look for Dennis Daly and them people there, Mark Golan, they look like a plantation to me. God know.
Well, as I say, Lisa's side and people curse her. Me the only one stand up and say, no, read the letter. Every time them run up, their mom say, read the letter. And she never give the letter to the person. She never tell the person something. She be quiet to Mark Golan. But because Mark Golan is born in England and is divide and rule and is divisive and is a pirate and have a slave master mentality, he run go get the press. And you see, it keeps getting worse. But like we said last night, he never knows the ancestors. He don't know nothing about the ancestors. And the ancestors get up. And the ancestors are beat Mark Golan and them going to beat him. And the longer them sit down with him, as I said, it is nobody, no voter, do not want to see any more male in front of the people. For the People's National Party to get back its status and become the party that Norman Manley founded again, it has to be a female. And the people, if they not get that, Andrew is going to get a third term. Easy.
Well, I think, let me not say it, yeah. I'm not going to say my last word. Me hear, oh, I forgot to ask you. Ruel Reid.
Yeah.
The situation with Ruel Reid. You see the video where Ruel Reid did at the conference and he must say, boy, him never gone nowhere and rare. What do you think about that?
Well, you see, that is one of the extremes of the characteristics of the JLP, because this man is so beholden and bare-faced that he is saying, it's as if him free and nothing now going to come out a court case. Which he man living a dream world, see. But he see, this is another side and another underbelly. And how can you, as a journalist, very young journalist, brave too, how can you be in the precarious situation that you have been charged, your wife and you and your daughter, you are in the courts, but yet still here you are now presenting yourself as if, what I did is morally right, and the courts can't do me nothing, and the justice system is a what you call it, a banana boat situation. Well, let us wait and see now, because as I say, this country is in a serious precarious situation. And if we continue, we see them do it with Cayman, the same British government, while we were running here, remove everybody and say them are running until we sort out whatever. Because these PMP MPs, the man them, not the woman them, they sit there and the situation as PG participants listen to. I may understand when clearly say, when they name certain position, we are Jamaican only. When they say to in an interview, when I say, a book upon, the man actions is bordering on treason. Oh, he must have tell the Jamaican constitution say him now resign and leave the parliament. And what that a member of the government, a minister of government, that is wrong too, The speaker should have chastised the British anthem was played in our parliament yesterday. That is
Father God. She never said no. Me not think so that it right. But he said them should tell him for turn it off, yeah, man. I swear. And you want me tell you something? You see, me believe Liz say, I don't know if you agree with this, but me believe say, anybody who is going to be the speaker, me not feel say the speaker for the on one side of the politics or another. Me don't like to see a more unbiased speaker, because under any other circumstance, right? Juliet Holness would have said she had do her job and a carrot. You're not supposed to play that in a parliament for you, That not funny. And remember, guys, in the parliament, a serious matter you come to the parliament for deal with. And another gimmicks thing. So when them turn on the national anthem in there, come on now. There's a time and place for everything. I know who want to run out the man out there. I say, we because as Jamaicans, no Jamaican should not condone nobody who in the parliament, and especially a man like Mark Gold, the entire generation come from England, and him in there and decide to him not renounce, which gives me an impression as if there is some bigger power behind him telling him to do these things.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Foreign power in Bandland people are tell him, say, give him advice because they want to recolonize. But the national anthem of England, you see, the speaker is supposed to be the neutral person, you know.
Yeah, they know that we are saying.
Supposed to be right. It's like the High Court judge. The speaker is the neutral person. The JLP, this present administration, has changed the whole owners of who and what the office of the speaker represents. That is why the behavior towards Ms. Curtis of the female speaker was so vulgar, but we'll deal with that another time. But the issue right now, Mark Golding is a dual citizen, a member who has sworn allegiance to a foreign power, Commonwealth or Commonwealth not. He has sworn allegiance by his own actions or volition to a foreign power, which is his land of birth, UK. Mark Golding must be removed. He has refused to renounce, so he must, and them in the parliament can have him removed. If the clerk can be told that him can't come back in here, he have to do something. He might have renounced his British citizenship or him renounce Jamaica and resign from the party, but he's not supposed to be. Any law he made can be and should be also challenged. And then people are going to make it look like we out the street. That's why I'm bad for civics come back in school. They might make the Jamaica. I know. All I will understand, I take interest in our national politics, you know. Whole heap of Jamaican take interest in them national politics. Whole heap. Anywhere in the world, they go, now my man, they did always teach me when they become father of the nation. Be proud to stand up loud and say, I am Jamaican.
Miss Curtis get work at King's House, you know.
Yeah, ma'am, I know. But what happened with that should not have happened because the speaker is the most neutral. One of the best speaker the parliament ever have. Jesus, my name, I remember his name now. PNP was in government, but he was the big PNP MP them.
Hold on there, Liz. Hold on there, because I forgot block after somebody offered live. Me telling you, you know, may I get very, very, hey. You know, me cuss and go on bad out here. That's somebody I know. Liza PNP, speaker from your party, never sit in that chair. What rubbish. Who the hell was talking anything about that, man? Nobody never had a talk. No, we said me, in my opinion, the speaker should be neutral. What the hell are you talking about? Me don't want a tribalist over here, man. When time when you come and talk, me know not tribalist, you know. Me don't want to know over here, man. Leave. God Almighty, go find somewhere else to be. Everything them come down with tribalism. Me don't want a tribalist over here.
Them don't understand what I'm saying. I am saying the speaker is a neutral person. It's like the chief justice in court. You are neutral and chief justice listen.
You should be neutralist, but you see from you come from one or the other party, people are not, honest to God, people are basically gonna say you have some kind of bias. You understand? And this is the problem too with the republic where we are doing now. When you hear them and say a president is gonna be elected and so forth. Me feel like say the people have to start elect some people, you know, because you have these political parties are basically who elect our prime ministers, not true?
Yeah.
And
the party win the election and then who the majority, the party that have the majority in terms of member of parliament, the members of parliament pick the prime minister. That's why I'm saying. Hold on
there. See one another one here. Evis, everybody and them woman will say Liz is a PNP. Liz is a PNP, but Liz is not supporting them people who are not good for Jamaica. So even if Liz a PNP, we can have some respect for that because she can do what is right. What are you saying? All I know we are tribalists. All I know we are tribalists in this. If I'm a spot to know, member on is a Ghana. We don't want it over here. Honest to God. You know which part you can go for the tribalist content, over here, so I know it.
Mark Golding is on bordering on treason, and the members of Parliament of the People's National Party is playing with fire. The Jamaica Constitution is under threat, and they are part of the cabal led by Mark Golding that is attacking the Jamaica Constitution because he must be removed from the Parliament. He is there illegitimately. He might have renounced his British citizenship that he voluntarily by you going and renewing his passport and at least 2 occasions, him have allegiance and him swear allegiance to England and him claim say him have Jamaican passport. He must be removed and pay back every cent we get from 2007 in the Senate right through to now. Him is illegitimate. I mean, that's what nobody want to say.
You know, it is my view that the reason why I think I said it over here a couple nights ago. The reason why the government cannot move and do anything against Mark Golding is because they have people over there aside from the Senator Samuda who have dual citizenship too. You see, when the country finds itself in this position where one side is wrong and the other one cannot come call it wrong because them in the wrong too, trust me, very dangerous situation. Me not like it and me can't support it.
No, but listen.
What else? What is the reason why they wouldn't want to? Why they wouldn't want to carry it go court? But somebody over there have it too.
No, that is not him. It must be someone that is in the Senate.
No, man, me not talk about him.
No, but what it's saying is that the government is not upholding the Constitution by having him there. He is their ticket to a third term. He cannot beat them. He can't win no election because he can't talk, he is not a member of the PNP. The onus is that none of them, away from Lisa and Dr. Phillips, none of them is not upholding the Constitution of the country. That means them, all of them, the rest of them, take the Constitution and tear it up because them know somebody, all it needs, somebody, when they come to the Parliament Tuesday, anybody who get up and take up the mace, just take up the mace, the Parliament can't keep. And the person say, me now put back the mace until he doesn't come to the house. That's all it need. Somebody just get up and take up the mace. And from you take up the mace, the Parliament can't keep. So he can't come in there until he do something. But he is there illegally, and they are also in collusion in overthrowing the Constitution of the country, and it's serious.
That's why, hey, we don't know. Let me say, when the people them say the two party them are the same, and them something why the people them talk so, Yes, when one side is wrong, if the other side can't come out and call it wrong, or try to right the wrong. Remember, me tell you say, that you call crisis.
True. Serious political crisis.
Yes.
Because he's in the office. The office of the leader of opposition, is next to, is to be seen as a person going to the Prime Minister, and the whole of them, the PJ Patterson, the man who is the foundation of it all, and the whole of them come out and talk. And then
Liz, nobody do PJ that, because PJ come correct himself. Don't him correct himself.
Him come out and him talk.
Yeah, him correct himself.
Understand why is there this delay in telling Mark Golding filing the motion in the court where 6 JLP MP did sign it did go court and everybody have to renounce and walk out and we by election call, right? Why is this man not being given the same treatment. Why?
What a disgusting situation. No, sir.
You know, Constitution, that means the whole of them unconstitutional, then so the people them now listen to nothing where them I say. So the whole country can descend into chaos.
This is creating a serious lack of confidence and trust in our not just in the government or the opposition, but our entire political institution. Yes. So make them stay they feel like say, them safe because it's not me who's a citizen. The whole of who sit down in there now move against Mark on a complicit. And Jamaica people, them are looking on. What a disgrace, man.
But listen, one citizen becoming disgust with the whole situation when him find out a Mark going in a dual citizen. The man go down a Duke Street, go do what they sat there. He go light it, the door. That is a national hero, is a patriot. The man said,
Liz, suppose the rise of them. You don't think of the risers? You think say one man just fed up with everything and just go light down there? Lord God.
Because if the man find out him say no action not take place, and the man, if them not doing nothing about the man in the office of opposition leader that is a dual citizen, is a dual, and they are the man go down is a statement he make. Is a statement he make, and as a comrade field marshal say, and them not lock him up, and them is a statement he's making. He's making a very important, it's a patriotic statement.
Jesus. No, sir. Yeah, somebody say, I never see PJ respond to something so fast. The betrayal for him sink deep. And I lie. Remember, say, we call out PJ out here and say, open letter to PJ. How much more day before you come out here, come talk, say that man is illegal. Lord Jesus. And PJ did it in a way, as me tell you now, there's something where keep up a you. The man talks, say PJ was the one who called him and told him to set up a forum where they can talk about the Constitution of Jamaica. How did PJ even get into the argument of dual citizenship? Because it's in the Constitution.
Of course.
It's in the Constitution. Pooper Jesus.
You get Mr. Wildman for come.
Today, I'm going to call him tomorrow. He hasn't been feeling well. The last time I talked to him, his voice wasn't quite back yet because he was fighting a flu. But I'll reach out to him tomorrow. PJ was so skillful, man. May I tell you now? Section 7 of the Constitution linked to Section 39 and 40. I forgot find Section 7. I would want Jamaica 411 she there now. Because if she did there, we could have just asked her to pull it up real quick. Yes, definitely diplomacy.
Yes. Very, very, very effective diplomacy because I tell it when me listen to him, me say, what? I remember that we start sing same time the mighty diamond the line I say, when the right time come, some are gonna charge for treason. When the lawman come, them are gonna run till them tumble down. So it is important that is why I'm saying any time the next sensible, organized, structured, legal government come into office, we must, it has been talked about, we must return civics. Because you learn everything about government. When me I go school, in a civics class, you learn every single thing. We have to draw a diagram about the tree, government tree, and you sit down the line, going up the thing. Yeah, man, it's important because you can't have the country in this state of flux right in right now. The government side, a 49 to 14, and you don't want to deal with the matter. It is important to deal with the matter.
Somebody say
of the opposition, the man in the opposition leader office.
And they say, I personally don't like how the JLP silent on the matter. I must because somebody over there have it too. All right, so then turn off the country.
No. I can't that. Them are using, keep him there, because them are figure say nobody now go apply pressure for them third term. Because them cannot beat nobody. That is unfair to the country. Very unfair to the country.
Not just unfair to the country, but it says that the oath that they took, that's all me I say no. When you go take an oath, your oath, me don't never try to live America too long and buy the books. But when you go take the oath and say you take an oath to protect the Constitution, the moment the Constitution is violated, me not care if you're government or opposition, or who are do it, From the Constitution is violated. We have never had in our history an opposition leader find themselves in this position where they believe in themselves, say, them can come here with dual allegiance and come talk about say them want to leave country. Which part? You ever see that happening in the world yet?
No. And not only that, lie about it. How often and deceptively lie to Prime Minister. Similar lie to Prime Minister. PJ Patterson, lie to Prime Minister Holness, lie to Prime Minister Golden, lie to opposition leader Peter Phillips.
The man lie right up the line. Right up the line, the man lie, and then the man reach in an opposition leader. And if I never chew this or something with the Constitution or something, nobody would know. Nobody would know,
Well, I don't. I'm not sure, because the PMP resistance 3 leaders, Karen, Mitch and yourself, was doing great work on him, and the research done, the excellent research done, began to unearth certain things and in family tree and etc. So I'm not sure say it wouldn't eventually come to light because
nobody look here. The man in the parliament since 2000, the man in the Senate and Parliament from 2007. Nobody would have investigated that because nobody is expecting an attorney, Liz, to be sitting in there with dual citizenship trying to become the prime minister. Nobody, Liz, who would have thought that? Nobody. Nobody would have think that.
That may be true, but gradually, the research we want to do, gradually unearth things more and more about him, right? Because here it is now, even the filing against Deputy Speaker, I'm going to bring some things to the public space, whether it's sure to shock the public in them shock them sense of moral. But the thing is, as you say, you swear to uphold the Constitution of your country. Therefore, I do not understand why these persons inside Garden House representing the people of Jamaica in 63 constituencies or 62 is not acting in the interest of the Constitution. That means them are overthrow the Constitution too. Say, growing up, folklore tell me, say, teach me, say, Marcus Garvey critic say, in a Jamaica, you're going to have a fight between police and soldier, and the soldier are going to beat the police, and the soldier are going to move out who did it as government and put in the proper people. We don't know if with a folklore, and then Mighty Diamonds again say, so I love feel now, I go be the battlefield. Yeah, that's up where the camp, upper camp there. Because it be up like that.
Well, actually, we've seen this through. We have seen this throughout history in many countries, where the military take over, where the situation get bad. Prime Minister, opposition have to run front of the country, go seek refuge in other places, and the military does take up. Boy, geez, I don't even want to think like that. But one final question here, Liz, before we jump off. Cartel, they must say right here now, anyhow, them can't get the witnesses them to come back. No retrial now go on. This is coming from the judge, the justice. What you think? You think so the justice, you think so the witnesses them are gonna come back and Cartel are free?
Who made that statement? The defense lawyers or the prosecutors?
The justice who is presiding over the case at the appeals court is saying that if the witnesses are not available to testify, this court will not be sending any case to Supreme Court again to sit and wait until witnesses are found. This comes from Justice Marva McDonald Bishop.
Okay. So well, if the prosecutor cannot, it was one witness, one.
A one witness?
Yeah, man, it was it was one on the phone.
No, man, I know one witness because Lizard's sister testified. I think Lizard's sister testified about how he called her when he was in the car and stuff. Guys, how much witness? You remember? There was a key. There was a main witness, a key witness.
Yeah, he was the main one.
But there were other witnesses.
About Lizard's sister. Well, it was about 5, and if them, well, the judge, that's a judge, and it's true. If you cannot reproduce the witness, then the judge, it makes no sense going forward, sending the court back. They try the case back to court for retrying. It would make no sense.
One key witness.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter again, because of the massive publicity, right? It is going to aid the witness to sort of change some of them story or add some things that they should have said in the first trial. It is going to aid them also against the defense. But the prosecution, when we hear the news today, the young prosecutor said there is a situation that the situation is very relevant that the retrial should and can take place. So tomorrow is the final day,
Friday, I think so. Why I don't know. The minute feel say the witness them are gonna come back, but strange things happen. I don't know. Anyway, Liz, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me again, and good night, everybody, and great program. And we'll be on tomorrow.
Tomorrow is what, Friday? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow.
Just wait and then, because the cartel trial should be concluded tomorrow. Are the appeal hearing of the case should be concluded tomorrow.
Yes, all right. Well, thank you. See you later.
And thanks for having me again.
Yes. Lord Jesus, this not gonna drag out too long, guys. Me think say no witness. Maybe one will show up, which is if there are any who showed up before on behalf of the deceased man, his family members, maybe they will make themselves available. I don't know. Me see situations where people go through them something and them say them no you understand? People will maybe go through it one time, but then now go through it another time. Why you don't think he's gonna get out? New evidence. Oh yeah, I don't think they're gonna submit any new evidence or allow any new evidence to be submitted. Because if they can't draft one new jury, then can't bring in a new evidence. Oh, Jesus. How much time Cartel do already? About 14 years? About 14 years him do already. What a calamity. No man, I think they would have to find the witnesses, I don't know how much time them did get before 13 years. Okay, thank you. I don't know how much time them did give them before for find the witnesses them for come. Yeah, so I just don't see those people coming back after 13 years. That's a long time. As I said, people probably migrate. I don't know if none of them dead. you know, and then something there. People for come expose themselves again to this case here. Me not like it. You see, one time you have to go to jury duty and have to be witness pan witness stand, guys. I one of the most emotionally taxing. It give you anxiety and all kind of sitting. You know? So and everybody ever want to do it again. But I can see the family members of Lizard or anybody who came out in support of him that first time, they would probably do it again, you know? Yes. Yes, Joan, tell them again. We don't want to risers over here. We don't want to no like, subscription, or support. Over here says a nice, clean platform. Jamaica, we say over here, so. Somebody said earlier they believe that the reason why the parliament, or rather those on the government side, why they cannot move and will not move against Golden is because they have people on their side with the same citizenship thing. I don't know about you guys, but that is very, very troubling to me. You see, this is why we have government and opposition, and why we have to have opposition, you know. Because when one side are the wrong, you want to have another side for acting the interest of the country, the people, and the constitution. This come like a deadlock. Eh? Sin canvasser? Nobody can walk away from this right now in good standing. Because nobody now stand up for the constitution when a man is in violation and him is so brazen about it. Okay. Then I want this to linger too long in a public with cartel case, you know, guys. Because you see through the privy, you know what I didn't want to bring tonight that I forgot? I wanted to bring the chart or the list of what it costs to go to the Privy Council. Guys, want to know for the average Jamaican, the cost to take a case to the Privy Council? We need to hurry up. Need to hurry up. Does that make sense? Stephen Lawrence, 28 years. No, sir. Almost 13 years. That's a long time. Lola and lifestyle, okay. Yes, somebody said change the name. JPU University. Coming right up. Yeah, man, we're going to do it. Because some of them are like school, you know, so maybe they will come over here and nobody stop. Me I talk about the tribalist them and the hypocrite them. When they see this a channel, they might go walk far and walk past it because they don't like school. So when you say JPU University, the hypocrite them and the tribalist them are going to look and say, I go in there. As someone want to know for a second, I want to come over here and don't understand what this platform is about. So me get to realize today now, me understand something new today, is that some of them who come over here, them is supporter of the JLP, and true them I want nobody to talk about Juliet Owens. And this something I would well read. Then come out and talk up some something in the comment. Some of them I never see them yet. I talk nothing over here, but they reach in a comment attack. But you see, remember saying now, when you comment, remember say every comment is read. So when me done here now, I just go through all of them and take them off from over here. When you come over here, come listen. If you expect, I mean, know what kind of expectation you have of this platform. If you expect, say, every day you come over here and Mark Golding is bad, and the government is great. We're not a phone job that, because we're not tribalist. Go do that over TikTok. We can't do that over here, so. And don't expect nobody over here to do that neither. When people are doing right, we're going to say them doing right. And when them doing wrong, we're going to say them doing wrong. So make sure so you know on a tribe. We's not on a tribe for that to come over here to expect. Remember me tell you no. So all I want to come in at the comment and come talk about say she not own an explanation, she not have to explain nothing. I lie not tell. When Royal Reid did in her husband cabinet, he had to come out and explain to the people. Say I dismiss the man from in cabinet. So what you mean? Tribalism kill Jamaica. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Anytime we don't want unbiased information, we can come over here. But anything other than that, this is not the platform for you. Remember me telling you that. JPU University. Yeah, man, we're going to do it tonight. No, they not like school. They remind me of some of the pitney at Jamaica where them used to, yeah, some pitney, you know. Them go to school at Jamaica. The only thing them go there for go do a go name. That's the only thing. Me no want nobody love me as a vlogger because me come out here and I talk truth on PNP. Me no want them kind of love there. Me no want them kind of support there. If you is a supporter of the JLP, if you cannot talk truth on the JLP when they go wrong, me no want your love and support. I swear to God. I'd rather be loveless, like Peter Bunting. I don't want your love. Remember when nobody not have fun over here, so I want to come out here beg, you know, and them sitting, they will come out here about righteousness and truth. Me nah this, you know. But you see, anybody will come over here on the wrong agenda, just try and know some will go on bad. I mean, that terrible woman to some time. Come over here with no tribalism. We need to eradicate tribalism out of Jamaica. You see the thing too? When me explained to you last night, you know, about them people. You see what tribalism do? Destruction. Worse in history or worse of history. This is what tribalism cause. So me cannot do like you know. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Oh. When time, you see, this is what some of the politicians them like, you know. Them like the tribalism because them know so when time them do wrong, somehow not gonna call them out. Somehow not gonna see the wrong and call it wrong. And that can only be to the benefit of those who are doing wrong. So they like that. We're not responsible who want like we. Remember me telling you that. And that's not what patriotism is about. You can't call yourself a patriot. But when things are being done what is wrong or gives a wrong perception and a bad perception, you are going to protect, as we hear the woman say. We must protect our speaker. We must protect our speaker. Protect her from what? Me not understand that the language there. Wanna go on back and listen to it. We must protect our speaker from what? Hold on there. Oh, where the show? Oh, nobody can stress me out in 990. All right, guys. All right. I need to go make a phone call. Anyway, guys, all of the people them who are well intended about Jamaica, Those of you who are well intended about the future of Jamaica, it doesn't matter what your political affiliation. I don't even want to know your political affiliation. But those of you who are well intended and you want to see a country become better for your children and your grandchildren, because remember, pass through, we are pass through, you know. And we have a duty, we have a responsibility to make a pitney them come live in our country and by extension a world that is better than what we live through. And tribalism is not it. So big up on yourself. You understand? That is what we promote over here, so. So tomorrow, we'll talk tomorrow, guys. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow. No, I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow. But let me see. I don't know. I can't make no promise between tomorrow and Saturday. I don't know yet. But, you know, you guys will see an upload, I'm sure, between now and then. So take care of yourselves, guys. And thank you so much for joining. Make sure you give the live a thumbs up and share it with somebody who will appreciate the content. Take care of yourselves and stay true to Jamaica, one country, one flag, one loyalty. That we are promoting over here, Soto. Take care.
So I don't like poor, Mr. Afraid of poor people.